It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
From Steinert High School in Hamilton Township, Mercer County, this is the Trentonian pregame show on the WBCB Sports Network. A big thank you to our sponsors for making today's game possible. WBCB on the WBCB Network. It's Team Toyota, Kessel Dermatology, Capital Health System, Revere Restaurant, Soul Funeral Homes, Hamilton Township School District, the New Jersey Education Association, Glen Restaurant, Haldeman Ford, Hamilton Township Division of Health, Soul Funeral Homes, the Trentonian, Hyundai of Trenton, Hamilton Township Education Association, the Trenton Thunder, the Italian People's Bakery, and Chris Auto Body. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for spending it tuned into the WBCB Sports Network. Alongside Rich Fisher, I'm Andrew Myers. Fish, the Steinert Spartans hosting the Immaculata Spartans. Just a clash of the Titans, I guess you could say, in these two Spartan teams.
I suppose so. Aren't there anybody out there nicknamed Athens? It's always Spartans.
Yeah, right.
These Greeks, they gave us two choices.
But Steinert red hot once again under head coach Jen Melker coming into this game with a 12-1 record, but they could get a bit of a test against an Immaculata squad who seems better than their 7-9 record coming into this game, winning 5 of their last 6. And Fish, these two teams not really too familiar with each other, at least on the field, but I'm sure they're scouting each other, seeing them on the schedule down the line. What do you expect from these two teams, and should we be getting a bit of an upset watch for the Spartans today, Steinert?
Well, you never know. First of all, Steinert's coming off a pretty big layoff. They haven't played since Friday night against Robbinsville, and they played very well in that game, and haven't played now for 5 games. Pretty long, I don't know. Maybe they needed the rest. You got a huge stretch now coming up with some really, really tough non-conference teams, and also the tournaments that are coming up. And this Somerville, they're a pretty tough non-public A program. Their problem is they have the same misfortune. They have the misfortune of playing in the same non-public A group as St. John Vianney, Notre Dame, Red Bank Catholic, and Donovan Catholic, which are always, perennial state-ranked teams. And in their last 3 state appearances, they've lost in the quarterfinals to Notre Dame, Red Bank Catholic, and Donovan Catholic. So, like you said, it's been a little tough for them this year. They're 7-9, but against CVC competition, they've beaten West Windsor, Plainsboro North, and Robbinsville in consecutive games. So they started slow at 2-7. They're heating up, as you noted. And excuse me. I don't know what happened. As soon as I sat down, something got in my throat here or something. They got a couple of big hitters at both ends of the age spectrum. Senior outfielder Heather Ryden hitting .479 and freshman Maddie Falvey at .462. And Vanessa Visnick and I'm just going to have to cough. Sorry, folks. Vanessa Visnick, another freshman, and junior Caroline Duffy both hitting over 300. After that, the averages drop a little bit. So they have 2 freshmen handling all the pitching this year, Maddie Falvey and Aubrey Paskalski. Falvey's got the brunt of the action, 2.59 ERA and 80 strikeouts in 73 innings, only giving up 11 walks. That's pretty good. Paskalski at 2.59 ERA, but she's been plagued by control problems, 21 walks in 27 innings pitched. Steinert continues to be the state's highest-ranked public school at number 3 in NJ.com state rankings, and Steinert's gotten a bye in the first round of the upcoming CVC tournament. We will get into those seedings when we have a chance. Spartans are playing well. 2 6-game winning streaks sandwiched around their only loss to Mount St. Dominic. They haven't played since Friday against Robbinsville. As we said, it'll be interesting to see how the layoff affects them. But they may have wanted the rest, because I'm telling you, this stretch coming up is brutal. Mm-hmm. After today's game, Steinert's at Kingsway on Saturday, and then they host Watchung Hills here on Monday. Kingsway is the 4th-ranked team in the state, and they're 17-0, while Watchung Hills, they're the defending Group 4 state champs, and they're ranked number 17 in the state. So, these are big games coming up to test them for this tournament, for the county tournament, or the conference tournament, I should say. And, all the usual suspects are tearing it up for Steinert. Spartans are hitting .416 as a team, averaging over 10 runs. This stretch is a great time for the Spartans to see state caliber competition as they head into the CVC tournament. So anxious to see how they come off the layoff and what they can do.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Spartans, as you mentioned, Fish, have a gauntlet of a schedule to end out the regular season and then going into the Central Jersey Group 3 tournament, where they are currently placed as the 1 seed right now. So a little bit of time before those seeds are locked in. But the Spartans certainly in the driver's seat to be the team to be in the Central Jersey Group 3 tournament, and possibly the Group 3 tournament as a whole for New Jersey high school softball.
Yeah, could be. So, I mean, it's and this is going to be a good test, too. I mean, this is a good program. They may be struggling this year, but they're not now. They're hot, 5 out of 6. So, this is a good way to ease into this tough stretch. Watchung, Indian Hills, and what did I say, Indian Hills or Watchung?
Watchung.
Yeah, Watchung Hills, and Kingsway. Those are two really good teams to test yourself against. And originally, on Monday, they had St. John Vianney, the defending non-public 8 champ, scheduled. That game's been pushed to May 24th. So that'll be a good tune-up for when they start the state tournament. Always good to play good teams. Your seeding may suffer a little bit. It won't suffer for the CVC tournament's already decided. I'm not sure how much longer the state games count toward the seedings, but as you mentioned, I think Steinert's pretty good entrenched up there, and you need to test yourself against these really good teams. You just have to have it happen.
Absolutely. The Spartans have their ace on the bump today in the circle, Katie Samanka. She's been one of the best pitchers in the CVC, one of the best pitchers in the state of New Jersey for the past couple of seasons, coming into today with a 1.21 ERA. She's allowed just 9 earned runs, 10 total, in 52 innings of work.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised. I thought she might have started Ellie Miller today against, you got these 2 state-ranked teams coming up. I thought she might have started Ellie against a pretty good team, but, maybe since they haven't played in 5 days, it might be you might want to get your ace some time in there.
Heather Ryden will lead off for Immaculata as we are ready to go here on the WBCB Sports Network. First pitch misses low for a ball.
I just noticed this roster they sent doesn't have numbers on it.
Yeah, I printed out the NJ.com roster, has numbers, so a couple of changes, too, that I had to write down. I'll get that to you.
Nothing comes easy,
buddy? Right there. He's a bunt to the right side, and they're not going to have a play, the Spartans, as Heather Ryden beats out that infield bunt.
Nice job by Heather Ryden.
Now batting for Immaculata, number 8, Eva.
Alea O'Neill, the third baseman, for Steinert, coming in to field that bunt, but no chance she was going to get a throw over to Ryden in time. So Eva Giglio steps in now. Takes the first pitch, ball high.
That name is familiar to Steinert people, as Jim Giglio has been the phys ed teacher and coach, sub-varsity coach here for 1,000,000 years. He pronounces it Giglio, so I'm not sure if she's Giglio or Giglio. Everybody's different, Andrew?
Yes.
I'm sure some people pronounce your name Andrew.
Oh, it's the last name for me, for the most part. It's usually Mayers, people say, instead of Myers. But
really?
Yeah.
Not me.
3-0 the count. Leadoff hitter aboard at first in the top of the first. Bunt shown, can't get it down as it's in there for strike.
Late start today. I don't know the reason for that. I don't know if Immaculata just couldn't get down here quick enough, coming down from Somerville.
Yeah, 4:30 scheduled start. We started a little bit earlier than that, but later than the usual 4 o'clock start. And a swing and a miss for strike 3 on Giglio.
Number 9, Maddie Falvey.
Is that a 30 there for Caroline Duffy
Yes.
there? Okay. Nice to see someone with writing as bad as mine.
Maddie Falvey, the pitcher for Immaculata, up to bat. away with a runner on. First pitch misses low. Falvey hitting .462 this season for the Spartans. 6 extra base hits for the freshman. One-0 misses high. Runner takes off to second base, and the tag not in time. Sliding in safely, swiping second is Heather Ryden.
Nice job by Ryden. Get herself in scoring position now at 1 out.
Ryden extends her team lead now 13 stolen bases. She has 13 of the Spartans' 16 stolen bases this year.
Yeah, I'm glad you got those stats with you because I didn't have time to print mine out. I've had a computer nightmare this week. I was hacked. It was my own fault. And I've been going crazy the last day and a half.
Tough break, Fish.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Samanka. She gets Maddie Falvey to strike out there for out number 2.
Sorry. Windy day here at Steinert.
battling the elements today. Underneath our tent, trying to shield from the sun a bit. Beautiful day today.
Absolutely a beautiful day.
This one off the end of the bat, off the glove of Samanka to short. Mia Pope fires it across in time for the out, and that'll do it for the Immaculata Spartans in the top half of the first. They get a leadoff hitter on base, but Strander at second. Back-to-back strikeouts and a ground out.
The old 1-6-3.
Yes. Off the glove of Pope. And that'll do it for Immaculata in their first at-bats. Steinert coming up when we come back on the WBCB Sports Network.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota makes a great choice for your next vehicle purchase or service. With our MVP pricing guarantee, teammate rewards program, and streamlined customer experience, our award-winning operation ensures that you can trust our process. A home team advantage is nothing without the community. Our employees are part of our family, part of your town, and we're all part of the team. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers great cosmetic dermatology featuring the latest technology in cosmetics, including Morpheus 8 for skin tightening and scars, ultraviolet A and B light treatment for psoriasis, eczema, and itching. Kessel Dermatology now offers Genesis and XLV laser treatments for wrinkles, facial discoloration, scars, and hair removal. Kessel Dermatology provides Botox and fillers. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
We are back. Andrew Myers is busy taking the tent down that we had up here. The wind has been wreaking havoc with us, so you're stuck with me on the play-by-play here for a second or two as I'm trying to scribble in the starting lineups. I was a little late getting here. Mia Pope, Steiner leading off, tries a bunt, and if she could drop a good one, she could get there. Pope hitting, I don't have the stats in front of me. I was flustered leaving. I didn't have a chance to print out my stats or anything else. I'm sure Andrew will have them when he gets here. But everybody on Steinert is hitting great. That's low for a ball. 1-1. Mia Pope having just another spectacular year. She's already decided on her college, which takes all the pressure off. I mean, her senior year, I can't wait to see what she does. short. Nice play there by Molly Ferreira. Makes the play easily, and there is one down here in the bottom of the first.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 00, Danica Spack.
And you can hear in the background the melodic voice of Dan Caruso, the PA announcer. Danica Spack up. And our dynamic duo is back after taking the tent down. It was blowing away.
No stakes. You can't have a tent without stakes, Fish.
No, that's true.
It kind of defeats the purpose, but
That's all right. Ava and I had things under control.
we tried it.
Look at this. You got pens blowing off the This could be one of those games, pal.
Yeah, bunt laid down by Danica Spack. The throw is in time.
A little shaky.
Yeah, high throw from the pitcher, Maddie Falvey, but able to secure it for the out.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 1, Bianca Walsh.
Bianca Walsh steps in now.
I guess everybody can hear the wind in our
Yeah,
in our
Fish. I was just about to say, I might not be laying out many stats today because I think my paper's going to fly onto the field.
I'm with you, brother.
Bianca Walsh hitting from the left side. First pitch in there for strike.
I forgot my stats, pal, so you're going to have to carry the load on your stats.
No worries. Another good pitch from Maddie Falvey in there for strike 2 on Bianca Walsh.
Be interesting to see how Steinert comes out today. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they were kind of dormant the first time through the lineup. It takes you, even if you come out here and practice every day and everything, it takes you a while to get back in a rhythm against real live pitching. And, you know, I think once they go through the lineup once, they might be a little better. But that's not to say they're not facing a good pitcher. This girl's very good.
Spartans averaging 10 runs per game this year. Had a lethal offense all season long.
A little over 10, aren't they? Or is it 10 exactly?
Yeah, I had 130 in 13 games. So.
Oh, yeah, they have 13 games. I was thinking they had 12 when I was figuring it out in my head. Yeah, 10 a game. That's, if you pitch 13 shutouts, you win 13 games by the 10-run rule.
Yeah, I mean, well, their pitching has been phenomenal this year, too. Just 19 total runs allowed.
Yeah.
1.46 runs per game. 1-2 the count to Bianca Walsh. First 2 Spartans retired in the bottom of the first. Falvey delivers high. Maddie Falvey with a 2.59 ERA coming into today's contest. 80 strikeouts to 13 walks. Pretty good ratio there for the freshman.
What a great ratio.
Count even at 2 to Walsh. Misses high. Good take. And the count runs full.
Here you go, pal. Have a lineup.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Sitting there, so I'm putting you in charge of all the things that can blow away.
Yeah, right. Holding down the fort for now, but see if there's any more gusts coming our way. 3-2, staying alive is Walsh as she fouls it back. Back-to-back days in action for Immaculata. They dropped a game to Mount St. Dominic yesterday. Mount St. Dominic, the only team to beat Steinert this season.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so they've lost. Oh, they might have their record wrong now.
Yeah, 6-2 loss yesterday.
So what are they, 7-10?
7-9.
Oh, no, then I had it. Yeah.
Payoff pitch, misses high. Good at bat. Or plate appearance, I guess I should say, from Bianca Walsh.
No.
She's aboard with a.
She was at bat. You had it.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 88.
2-out base runner for Steinert as the catcher Addison Hassan comes in for a 2-out at bat.
That's right, it was Mount St. Thomas. So the two things these teams have in common, one thing these teams have in common is they've both lost to Mount St. Dominic. That is Steinert's only loss of the year. 2-1.
12-1 record for Steinert.
And these guys.
Fouled back by Hassan.
Immaculata undefeated against CVC teams, beating West Windsor North and a good Robbinsville team.
Yeah, close 1-0 win for Immaculata against Robbinsville back on April 17th.
I didn't get to see, was that Robbinsville's last loss before they went on that win streak and lost to Steinert the other day?
I did not notice.
Didn't either.
But good Robbinsville team as always. As we get a little bit of a delay here. Foul ball came back and hit Emma Stefanski, the catcher for Immaculata. WBCB sports fans, you can get 10% off your food check at the Blend Restaurant, 911 Route 33 in Hamilton. Just mention WBCB Sports and you'll get 10% off your food check at the Blend Restaurant in the heart of Hamilton. Check out their menu at blendbar.com. Still a delay here, Fish, and I guess we can throw in a little conversation about the CVC tournament first.
Yeah, I got all the seeds.
CVC tournament.
Steinert is the number 1 seed, of course. That is because of their PowerPoints. All the seedings were based on PowerPoints. So Steinert, the top 4 teams get byes.
Yep.
And Steinert is the number 1 seed. They're number 1. Robbinsville's number 2. Notre Dame is 3 and Heightstown is 4. They are. Oh man, there must be something wrong with her. Trying to give her some warm-up pitches.
Yeah,
now
just
to see
catching
if
a couple
she's okay.
here from Falvey.
Yeah, let's hope she's all right.
Looks like thumbs up from everyone, so we will continue.
All right, very good.
Good to see Emma Stefanski remain in the game.
Yes.
0-1 the count to Hassan. Runner on first, 2-way in the bottom of the first. No score between Steinert and Immaculata. One in there for strike. Hassan watches it go by.
In our urgency to get on the air, we forgot to mention our cameraman, Ethan Aldonado, and our producer, Ava Fife. The dynamic duo. We'd be nothing without them. We're nothing now, but we'd be less than nothing without them.
Very true. Very essential parts to the broadcast.
Yes, now they can make sure that the world sees we are nothing by getting us on the air.
Hassan stays alive, fouls that one away. 0-2 the count remains.
Sorry, Andrew, that I got to drag you down. With
No. The only way is up now, Fish.
That's true.
0-2 hits the plate. Heads to the backstop. Bianca Walsh will go to second base. And Steinert gets a runner in scoring position with 2 outs, just as Immaculata did in the top half of the inning.
All right, time to stand up.
We got the wind battling. We got the fence right in our eyesight.
I finally got my... Look at this. This is crazy. This is a wind tunnel out here, that's for sure.
The 1-2 from Falvey. Just off the end of the bat, and then it hits Hassan in the box, so it'll be a foul ball.
Yeah, barely hang in there on that. She looked to be fooled on that pitch, but she did enough to just hang in and get a piece of it.
Hassan, one of 4 seniors on Steinert's team. Trying to keep the first inning alive. That one off the end of the bat to first base, and it's off the glove of the first baseman.
Oh, my.
That's Kowski.
Wow, a simple ground ball. I guess she must have taken her eye off it or something.
Everybody's safe as Walsh gets to third. Hassan aboard on the air. And runners on the corners with 2 outs as Francesca Castellano steps in.
You know, sometimes balls can just be too easy. You know, that ball wasn't hit hard. It was all she had to do was stay down and keep her head on it. And, you know, she might have taken her glove up early or just taken her eyes off it.
Yeah, not much exit velocity on that one either. Maybe took a little bit of a spin, and that's what ate up
Well, it could be.
Kowski, but regardless, probably a play that she's going to want to have back.
That's why you run everything out, buddy.
Absolutely.
I'm sure you heard that from Brian Giolello during your days here.
Yes. Runners on the corners for Castellano, two-way. Falvey trying to get out of the jam. First pitch in there for a strike. Runner takes off for second base. And it's a courtesy runner out there at second base for the
Lindsey
Spartans.
Swyzak.
Yep. Freshman wearing number 7. So 2 in scoring position now for Castellano. 0-1 fouled back. And Falvey ahead on Castellano. Big at bat in the early goings of this one.
Very cloudy here all of a sudden. It's been beautiful all day, and now it's like
calling for rain tomorrow, but didn't see anything in the forecast today. So that one misses high, gets off the glove of Stefanski. Halfway down the line is Walsh, and she'll head back to third.
Yeah, not a lot of room here to score on a wild pitch, really. I mean, I guess I've seen it done.
Right. It's really just if the catcher can't locate the ball.
That
gives the runner a little extra time. Count remains 1-2 on Castellano. Falvey trying to keep a pair stranded on the base. This one, chopper back to the mound. Falvey collects it underhand to first in time, and that will retire the side. Steinert strands a pair. Both teams unable to get a run across in the first. Scoreless through 1 between Immaculata and Steinert. We'll be right back on the WBCB Sports Network.
This wind is brutal.
I know.
Does the wind blow the camera around even? No. Because it doesn't look very. It doesn't look like.
Ava, here's the log. Sorry. Oh, you got it? All right.
Oh, okay. I just have to hold it a little bit. Are these games 6 or 7 innings?
Did what?
Was it 6 or 7 innings?
7.
Of the school year.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 five-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
The 2025 Hamilton Area YMCA Sawmill Summer Camp is open for registration for campers, kindergarten through age 15. Campers unplug, explore, and grow at Sawmill Summer Camp on 50 beautiful acres of outdoor space. Campers enjoy swimming, STEM, sports, games, recreational activities, camper achievement, special events, and theme weeks. For more information about the various camps offered and to register, visit HamiltonYMCA.org. That's HamiltonYMCA.org. Hamilton Area YMCA Sawmill Summer Camp, a great high-quality day camp experience.
Top of the second inning, scoreless between Steinert and Immaculata.